Okay, so we just had a pretty nasty windstorm come by. It was about 50 to 60 mile an hour gust of wind, and I went and checked the property and ended up finding a pretty big cherry tree. Just guessing, I'd have to say probably a 36-inch diameter. We'll find out when we get cut into it, but my neighbor's gonna come over, give me a hand, we're gonna chop it up. He's gonna be able to keep the firewood, and I'm gonna bring home whatever logs I can actually fit on the mill. So I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen up the chain and head on out and see what we can get.
Okay, so here's the cherry tree that got knocked over in the windstorm. It's a pretty decent sized tree. I mean, you can see there compared to the quad, it's pretty beefy. And here's why it fell. You see the carpenter ants really got in there and destroyed this thing. You can see all the little ants there. I hate ants. Talk to any beekeeper, they'll tell you they hate ants. But there's a good bit of rot. I'm hoping once we get somewhere in just past that crotch right here, hopefully the rot stops and I get some saw logs out of it. If not, it's a lot of firewood at least.
Out of gas.
I hope so. Oh yeah, right. Because the tree fell on it, you know, like, pull on your chainsaw. Yeah. Hey, come on this side, cut from underneath. Wedges? Double them up. You might have to go over here. Against it now. You're good. Nice.
Sweet. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ended up getting all the wood cut up. There was 2 other fallen trees. There was a walnut tree up that way and a willow tree over here. The willow tree was hollowed out and broke in half. The walnut tree was uprooted at least a year or 2 ago. From this, about this spot here was probably 22 inches by 20 inches, just looking at it. The trunk of it ended up being about 37 or so. I got this piece here. It's a 6-footer, nice big crotch on there. I think it's probably at least 20 inches. Back here I have that log here was the one that was connected there. 8 to 10 feet long, couple of little knots, so I might get some cool crotch figure. And then I got 3 walnuts over here. So I got the walnuts, and I think I got 3 chunks of willow to try out. So I did get a 4-footer sliced up for the willow, just because here's the grain, so I'll throw a picture in the end of the video so you can see what the willow grain looks like. And here's the biggest chunk we got. The only bad thing is there is a hole, as you can see right there. But there's next to no sapwood in it, so it was hard to pass up. I figured I'd get something out of it. And here's that 6-foot crotch piece. I'm gonna have to cut that off, but I'm guessing it's about 6 feet, probably 22 or so on this side, on the widest point, and then that nice crotch right there. Alright, so this is the willow tree. I ended up taking just, I guess it's technically a branch, but you can see it's probably pretty close to 20 inches. Pretty decent sized willow tree. Alright, so there's the trunk of the willow tree. Sorry for the really bad lighting. Kind of looking like right into the sun, so struggling getting the lighting right, but alright, so there's Missy and Willow. I mean, that's size comparison right there. Thing is massive. So I'm about 6 foot tall. This thing is nose level, so that's a good 5.5 feet diameter right at the base. It's just a monster tree. I mean, I can actually have a seat inside of this thing. It's just that big. So it's a shame that it's all rotten, because this would be some gorgeous looking wood. But I did keep what I could. I'm not gonna put any of this in the video anyway.